Hello everyone. Today I just want to reflect on the life and legacy of Dorraine Samuels. Now, there's so much about Dorraine Samuels that I had to write it down. I couldn't even just speak it from my memory. Dorraine Samuels was a kind, beautiful, and charming Jamaican woman who came fifth in the 1980 Miss World pageant. Her death has the whole nation in mourning. She was what every Jamaican woman should aspire to be. She had class, she had style, she had personality, and she is survived by three children and thousands of admirers all over the world. Dorraine is easily the best and most loved broadcaster of this generation. She is clearly the most accomplished and most poised announcer I've ever met or heard. She was full of compassion, full of control. She was very meticulous, and she was an excellent presenter of the news. She was dependable, and she had a steady voice. She made every listener on her radio show feel that she was talking to you in particular. She would make you feel that she was in a one-on-one conversation with her. Those qualities are very rare. She has done Jamaica a tremendous service. She will be surely missed, but she will never be forgotten. Doraine was the standard that every other broadcaster was judged by. She was a consummate professional. From her makeup to the words she spoke, her personality, everything was meticulous and on point. She is what the woman of this generation should aspire to be. I like how Doraine always just had poise and diction and clarity. I believe she was an employer's dream to work with. She is a journalist and extraordinaire. Now, growing up, every morning my mother or my father would turn on the radio and we would listen to Alan and Doraine while getting ready for school or work. My generation, the millennials, grew up listening to Doraine's voice, and we came to love and respect Doraine for her craft and her professionalism and the excellence that she demonstrated. Now, while delivering the news at 7, she delivered it with so much poise and emotion when she read it. If it was a sad moment, you would see her get into it. If it was a happy moment, she would show it in her eyes. Who is going to fill this gap that she has left? Where is that young elder statesman or stateswoman to take her place? Doraine was a gem and a pleasure to listen to. She had the sweetest radio voice, and on TV, she was not only nice to listen to, but also very easy on the eyes. In the mornings, from the Nutty Buddies with the Donut and the Madnut, which was a hit show, listening to her and Alan just gibbering on about all types of topics of the day, to the 7 a.m. news, you could use their little gibber to keep the time. The news at 7 made you know where you are at what time in the world. If you were not out of the house in the mornings during her show, you would know you could use their little gibber and talking to keep the time, as I said. And if you were not out of the house by 7, you knew you were running late. And if you were not in the car at 7, if you were in the car at 7, you knew you were running on time. Then Doraine's coffee break always put you in a comfortable place and warm position. And she always had a different program for each day, such as the hair talk and so on, which really put you at ease and really made you feel like you were having a cup of coffee with her. She retired from TVJ in January of 2019, and since then, the news is just not the same. I also enjoyed listening to the Colgate Cavity Fighters program on Saturdays with her and Alan and their outside broadcast. That's the second time I met her. One Saturday, and she was just the perfect Jamaican woman. Her contribution to media and the broadcasting fraternity is unparalleled. Her pronunciations, her diction, and clarity was second to none. She also made the perfect team with Michael Sharp with the news and helped Archibald Gordon to become who he is today. She had the sweetest voice. May her sweet, melodious voice warm our personality, our hearts forever. Live on and live on in our hearts. I'm sure she will be reading the news in heaven. Sleep on, beloved. Sleep and take your rest. Good night. Goodbye. We love you and we miss you. Goodbye.